Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. I just wanted to show you all the things that I picked up whilst I was in Australia. So in Australia, there is a shop called Mecca. So there's Mecca Cosmetics and there's Mecca Cosmetica, and they are equivalent to Spacenk if you were to compare it to the UK, and they have some amazing own brands and brands. I'm going to have a separate video on the own brands that I picked up from Mecca, but I just wanted to show you some of the brands that were already there that you can't get in the UK. I picked up 3 items. These are skincare products and they're by an Australian brand called Kit, and it's only available in Australia, and that's why it really interests me. I picked up 3 items. They're Universal Face Lotion, which is a feather light skin hydration lotion. It's got centella, asiatica and aloe leaf juice in there, and this one has 60 ml of product. It's actually good for men and women, this product. Whilst we were there, my husband used it as well because we had a little sample pot because I wanted to test it to make sure that I was okay. And what I love about the policy in Australia is that if something happens where you react or you're not happy with the product, you can take it back. They don't really ask you any huge questions. They just take it back. You can refund it or you can exchange it. This is what the packaging looks like, and I was really excited because it's not something I've tried before, and because it's an Australian brand, I was really interested in it. So it's got a pump, and when I used it, it was a very light milky lotion, and I used this during the day, and my husband used it as well because his face started to get quite dry, and it just worked really well. It doesn't have a huge sort of fragrance to it, it's not offensive, and I just wanted to show you this brand. Now, it's not over here yet. I don't know if it will ever be over here, but I just thought it was worth showing you that. So I picked up their Universal Face Lotion. I also picked up their Wonder Balm, which is a modern day multi-purpose skin therapist, it says. It's got organic cocoa butter and moringa oil, 30 ml of product. It's basically like a Wonder Balm, so it's for everything really, for your lips, your cuticles, your elbows, your heels and everywhere in between. I just loved the way the packaging was as well. Really easy to put in your handbag when you're on the go. Sometimes I can get dry lips, so this is perfect for that sort of thing. Or you could use it on your elbows, your heels. It's a bit like the Elizabeth Arden cream, so I was really excited about that. Then I picked up this Melatonin Night Balm, and it's called Goodnight Skin Melatonin. It has Australian kangaroo paw flower nectar in it, 50 ml of product, and it has a scent, but the top note is myrrh, rosemary and galbanum. The heart of it is spearmint, lavender and eucalyptus. And underneath that, as a base, there's sandalwood, amber and vetiver. It's 100% natural fragrance. I just really liked the sound of this because I really like rich formulas at night time, and I thought this would be really interesting to try. And again, the packaging is just really cool. This glass container, and it's kind of got red around it. I am really excited to see how I get on with this, and I'll give you my thoughts on how I do. Those were the main things that I picked up from Mecca. So as you probably know, Tatcha has launched a website now in the UK, and not everything is on there. And so what I did when I was in Mecca was to visit the Tatcha concessions part where I could pick up products that aren't available in the UK. This is the Tatcha the Kissu lip mask. Now, I have this already in the full size in the original formula, but this one was the special plum blossom one that they did. I didn't pick it up when it was on the UK website, and as I was in Oz anyway, I thought I would pick it up, and it was at kind of special price because they were together. I decided to pick that up because I love their lip masks. They feel so luxurious. The packaging is beautiful. So you've got the original lip mask. Comes with its own spatula. This is the original one, so it's that pinky one that you're all probably used to seeing. This one is made in Japan and it has 9 grams of product, so I picked up that. But what was also in here was the Plum Blossom one, which is this limited edition one, and I don't know whether they still do it on the UK website, but I thought I'd pick it up whilst I was in Australia. So I was in Melbourne, and when I visited Mecca, Mecca Cosmetics was available everywhere across Melbourne. I was really close to Chadstone shopping centre. I did a little reel to show what it was like there because it's absolutely amazing. In fact, it's the largest shopping centre in the Southern Hemisphere. It is absolutely huge. This is what the packaging looks like. It's got gorgeous flowers around it, and it's the Plum Blossom mask. So I picked this up because I didn't get it when I was here, and I thought since I was there and it was in a kind of special deal, I decided to pick those two up. If you are interested, I would definitely go into Spacenk because they stock Tatcha now, and you'll be able to see how it feels on your lips, and trust me, once you use it you won't want to go back. And then the other two Tatcha items I picked up was the LUMINOUS Deep Hydrating Firming Eye Serum. This isn't available on their UK website. I'm not sure why. Maybe they'll be bringing it soon. So this is what the packaging looks like, and it's really, really lovely. I think when you pull it open, there's a part where you can actually direct it under your eye. I really wanted to try this because I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I picked this up whilst I was there as well. And I also picked up the Tatcha, the serum stick, the treatment and touch up for balm for eyes and face. Sometimes I can get dry patches on my face, so I thought this would be good to have in my handbag because it's like a hydrating and nourishing treatment stick, and it basically helps with dryness when your skin needs it the most. This is 8 grams of product, and this is what the serum stick looks like. So I was very, very excited because there were products there that just weren't sold in the UK, so I was just so happy that I was able to pick them up. Another thing that I wanted to show you was I picked this up at the airport, and this was heading back from Australia when I was at Melbourne Airport. Basically inside Melbourne Airport there is an Aesop shop. I picked up 2 items whilst I was there. One was the Camellia Nut Facial and Hydrating Cream, and this is in the smaller size, which is the 60ml. And I also picked up their Seeking Silence Facial Hydrator. It's got squalane, ginger root and bisabolol. I picked this up as well. I really loved the texture when I tried it on in the store, and I really love this brand. This is a Melbourne brand as well. I just wanted to get something to remind me of Melbourne, and although this is available in the UK as well, at the airport it was slightly cheaper. So I picked these up because I love this brand. So when I stopped at Singapore on the way back, coming back home to the UK, I wanted to get 2 products from Singapore Airport that isn't available here in the UK anymore. One of them is the SK2 facial treatment masks. This is the pack of 10, I believe, and I picked this up because this is a cult favourite. It's really, really good for your skin, and I was so excited that they had a 10 pack, and I wanted to really use this probably like once a month. So this is probably going to last me like a year, and you have individual sachets. It's a real treatment for your face. I am very excited to get this, so I'm really pleased that I was able to pick it up. SK2 is not available in the UK anymore from what I believe, so getting it in Singapore was just amazing, and I think I got a discount because I was traveling with Singapore Airlines as well, it was just slightly cheaper than buying in Australia, so I decided to buy it in Singapore. The other brand that I also wanted to show you has also stopped being sold in the UK is this brand, Shu Uemura. Shu Uemura is a brand that used to be sold in Spacenk in the UK, but they stopped doing it, and one of my favourite items from them was their Ultimate cleansing oil. Shu Uemura was known for all of their cleansing oils, but the one that kind of resonated and worked with my skin the best was Ultimate, and they had a travel size pack in Singapore, so I picked this up. It has two 450ml bottles in here. So excited that I was able to get hold of this, because again, like I said, it's not sold here anymore in the UK, so I will treasure this and use this, and then when I'm traveling again, and if I stop anywhere where I can purchase Shu Uemura, I will be doing so. There are two in here. This is what the packaging looks like. The other one is identical to this, and it comes in this packaging, and it's in their lovely dispenser. I absolutely love this. I think I use like 1 or 2 pumps as a first cleanse. I just think it's fantastic. It removes makeup so well. I believe you can't get it in your eyes, so be careful if you do have this and you're using it in your eyes, because it's not meant to be that good around your eyes, but it's just one of my favorites. So I'm so glad that I picked this up. As I had bought a few items from there, they gave me a few free gifts. One of them was this Shu Uemura mirror, which was lovely, and it's a key ring as well. And then the other was this travel bag, which is fantastic. It's got a hook here. It clicks into place like so, like that, and then it's got like a hanger. So if you're like traveling, you can put things in here, and then there's a zip here as well, which is really, really handy. And then the zip at the bottom as well, so you can put things in there. And what I love about it is there is a hook here. So the fact that you can hang stuff when you're traveling, I think this is perfect. So the next time I'm traveling, I'm definitely going to use this because it is very, very handy. So when I was in Chadstone shopping centre, there were 2 stores that I visited. One was Innisfree. Innisfree is a Korean brand. So I picked up a number of face masks, which are here. So I thought it was really good to pick these up. I also got a ribbon hairband, which I absolutely adore. I love these hairbands where when you're cleaning your face, when you're putting your makeup, these are perfect for. I also picked up their soft pack spatula because I have a lot of their masks, so I wanted to get one of these to help me apply my mask when I do. And I picked up their Dewy Tint Lip Balm. This is really lovely. I used it in Australia when I was out and about because in Australia it was their winter, so it was quite cold. And this has like a really kind of medicinal feeling on your lips, and it makes your lips less chapped, and it just has this really lovely texture. So I picked this colour up. So the other shop that I visited when I was in Chadstone shopping centre is W Cosmetics. Now, I was searching high and low to find some Korean, Japanese skincare shops really that sort of sold those products because that's what I really, really love. I was kindly recommended by a lovely lady who worked there to try Dr.G. Now, Dr.G is meant to be amazing. I bought their Royal Black Snail Cream and their Royal Black Snail Eye Cream because apparently it's had really, really good reviews, and I wanted to give this a go because I've heard a lot about products that contain snail in them. I don't know which part of the snail that is, but it's meant to be really, really good. So I'm going to give these a go, and I'll definitely give you my thoughts on them. Now, the shop was just amazing, absolutely amazing, and it had everything you can imagine that was Korean or Japanese, and I absolutely loved it. So if you're in Melbourne, definitely visit W Cosmetics. I think you're going to love it. The other thing that I picked up whilst I was there in W Cosmetics was the Depuffing Rose Quartz Eye Massage Tool. Now, I picked this up because I am a huge fan of using tools for my face, and this is meant to be really cooling around the eyes. And let me tell you now, I mean, it's been in the pack, but it's so cooling because it's really hot in my flat. The fact that I've got this and it's just cooling around my eyes feels so relaxing and so lovely. So I had to pick this up, just have something where I could just kind of use as a tool. So I'm so glad I've got this. It's really, really cool. The last of the skincare products that I picked up was something from a shop that I'd found when we were in Melbourne Central, and it was in a Japanese shop, and it's their SPF 50. This is a Japanese character called Doremon, which is a character that I grew up watching when I was a child, and I heard that this ANESSA brand was really good for SPF. This is UV SPF 50. It's in this character when you open it up, and I'm really looking forward to trying this because I do love a good SPF. I'm excited to see how this is, so I'll give you my verdict on this as well. Talking about him, I managed to find a keyring as well whilst I was there that had him on it, which is really kind of nostalgic for me, so I picked this up as well. If you're a huge fan of Hello Kitty, then you might recognise this. So this is a Hello Kitty bag charm. I just thought it was so cute. I wanted to add it to my bag when I was carrying it. So it's this really cute Hello Kitty bag charm. So again, there was a shop that did little bits and pieces of Japanese products. So I decided to pick up a shopper. This is like a Doremon shopping bag. Really cool again. You can open it up, take it out, use it when you need it. And then they also had a Hello Kitty one. So I was all over that because I'm obsessed with Hello Kitty as well. Finally, I went on a road trip and we went to a lovely part of Australia where we could see paddle steamers and we could sit on a paddle steamer. It was called Echuca and it was a 3-hour drive. And when we got there, I found this eucalyptus soap and I thought it smelled really, really lovely, and eucalyptus is associated heavily with Australia, so I wanted to give this a go. It's by the brand SALUS. And yeah, I picked this up. When I was at Victoria Night Market, I also picked up some things from the Australian brand Sukin. Now, Sukin is available in the UK, but they don't have the full range here. So I picked up quite a few items. They were having a 30% discount. The pound to the Australian dollar was so strong that I really made quite a saving. I picked up the range from their Sensitive range. I got the Sensitive Cleansing Lotion, the Sensitive Facial Moisturiser, the Sensitive Calming Night Cream, and the Pawpaw Ointment from Sukin. This Pawpaw Ointment is meant to be good for everything. So if you have dry lips, skin, it's perfect for that. So I think it's a great product to have in your handbag. This range really excites me because a lot of it is natural, and I heard some great things. I know that in the UK they sell Sukin in Holland & Barrett, so if you're interested in buying these here, they do have a range, but they don't have the full range. You might have to go online to look at it, but I just wanted to show you these as well. I also picked up this really cool hat as well. What I loved about this hat was that it had an inner part to it. So it was actually like double in terms of the way it fitted, and it's very stretchy. Plus, it has that kind of Minnie Mouse look, which I absolutely think is adorable. So I picked this up as well, and it was, yeah, really, really cute. And then finally, something a little bit luxurious. I met a Thai lady who had a stall selling mulberry silk items, and I am obsessed with mulberry silk pillowcases and face masks. So what did I get? One of each. This is 100% silk. I'll leave all the details below, but I mean, I'm sure you can contact or have a look at their Instagram page. It was amazing. I picked this up. Those are the key pieces that I picked up from Oz. I do have other makeup hauls from Australia as well, from Sephora and from Mecca Cosmetics, but I will be sharing that with you in another video. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know your comments. Have you been to Oz? Have you been to any of those places? Or do you live in Australia at the moment and you go to Chadstone on a regular basis, or have been to any of the stores I mentioned? I'd love to hear. It would be interesting to see what you've picked up. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.